In the recent years, something had bothered my friend and I a lot. Rather than me, it was my friend who was more horrified. It was 7 in the evening. The ground was wet and swampy because of the rain. The atmosphere was a bit strange. There had been whispers going around for a while now. Hello everyone, I'm Urja Deshmukh and I'm 15 years old and this is what happened. A boy in the opposite society of mine had committed suicide. The society that my friend once lived in. She felt strange. She was devastated. She knew him pretty well. She said that he did well in school, he got good marks, he had good friends. But then what was the one thing that we missed? What was the one thing we overlooked? Well, we did a bit digging and we asked everyone around him about him. Well, not too long ago, his parents got a divorce. His mom and him were devastated. It was hard for them to pick up and move on. When his relatives came by to help them out, he felt pressured. Why? Because all of the relatives said one thing in common. Hey Anil, you're the man of the house now. You have to take care of your mom. After that day, he couldn't concentrate in anything. He felt pressured. He felt somewhat responsible not only for his mother, but he also felt responsible for the reason of their divorce. He watched his mother stay silent. He couldn't concentrate in school, he couldn't concentrate in studies, and eventually his grades went down. After that day, he kept thinking over and again, what should I do? What can I do? I really need to talk to somebody. Did he? No. Why? Because he was so afraid about that people will judge him. He grew weak because of that. He stopped eating and he reached out to nobody for help. His seniors at school soon started to bully him. He still couldn't talk to anyone. He stayed silent and still kept the words that his relatives said kept echoing in his head. Anil, you're the man of the house. Stay strong. Help your mother. Take care of her. He couldn't take care of himself. What was he going to take care of his mother? Who soon went into depression. He felt horrified. He couldn't think of anything. He locked himself up. And what did that lead to? Well, he drove into the wrong path. What happened? The answer is right in front of you. Today's youth, as we see, is so tied up in the competition. We are also pressured about what the society thinks about us and what we should think and what we should do, because what the society thinks, what we should do, and what they think is right, and we should do that. But no, we shouldn't. Well, we reach at this one point where we sacrifice ourselves and we suppress our emotions so much that we really don't think twice before doing anything. We reach a point where our decisions are irreversible. And what does that lead to? Well, again, it's back to square one. So my point is that when we do something, we shouldn't suppress our emotions for something else. We shouldn't do something because somebody else wants it. You do matter. What you feel does matter the most. And you are all you have in this world. No one's going to take care of you. You need to take care of yourself. Take one step ahead. Don't care about what the world thinks. Your feelings come first. What you do, what matters to you, that comes first. If you ever think that you're alone in the world, don't think, because there are people who really do care about you. Think about them. Focus on them, not on what the society says to you. And if you ever feel on giving up, don't, because you should do what you have to. Never think that because of what someone's judged me for, don't feel labeled. You're not labeled. People are going to be judge you. People are going to be judging you. There are going to be thousands of people who are going to be pulling you down, but that shouldn't stop you from what you're doing today. So always think about yourself first. Doesn't matter what people think about you. Doesn't matter if they've labeled or judged you, because you know yourself better than they know you. So always keep smiling, take care of yourself, and always think about yourself first. Thank you.